Hello again, folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Excuse me while I just turn down the volume a little bit here. It's a little loud in my headphones. It's Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. And this might actually be one of my more favorite games that came out in a long-ass time. I'm not gonna lie. It's got that classic Retrovania style that one would associate with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and there's a reason for that, and that is because the original director, Igarashi, or Iga as he's called, was behind this, and it is a fantastic game, and it is an example of a Kickstarter indie game that had went correct, that had went good, that did a good job, to the point where this is actually one of the few games in a long-ass pimp time that I have 100%ed for achievements. That said, it's been a while since I played this through the story itself. I've been playing this on my streams over on Twitch, doing the randomizers, and those are a blast, but it's been a while since I've done the main story. So, we're gonna do that. Gonna play as... We're just gonna name it Miriam. Spoilery stuff. Just play on normal. I'm not gonna try hard this. I'm just here to have fun.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass. But not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. There was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to humankind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to... There's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The Shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
One moment. Did I? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Things just a little bit quiet.
Bloodstained.
Anywho. So yeah. As you can see, this is very much Castlevania in style. Kick things. Ah, yes. A knife and kung fu shoes. Equipment items can be viewed under equipment inside of the main menu. Select the slot. Select the weapon. We can select the kung fu shoes or the knife. I'm gonna go kung fu for a bit.
Good. You're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
Kick, 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 kick. Shard, a crystallized form of demon power, cannot be handled by an ordinary human being. Conjure Shard, press Y to trigger a projectile magic. Consumes MP. Cerulean Splash. Lots of information here. Launch a bouncing ball of water at enemies.
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
I won't lie. I really do like Miriam's, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not entirely remembering what word I'm looking for, but it's a word. Yes. Feels like it's been so long since I've last played this. So I can just press jump, or I can hold it to press jump and do higher jumpies. Yes. And we can collect consumables, like potions.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Certain doors can only be opened through Miriam's arm in front of it. Yeah. There's other things that allow me to do that, but yeah. Oh yeah, press Y, I can activate the thing. I can get multiples of a crystal and it will actually power it up significantly. Gale Crawler. Create a shockwave that travels across the ground and rips enemies apart. That sounds neat, but I've already got 2 of these. So. Bop. And we level up. Country Crest. And there's hidden goodies all around the place. Now let's go ahead and put on that dress just so as I don't take as much damage. I will slowly gain back MP as I just walk around the world, which is always nice. And enemies drop stuff. This is gonna be a thing. Can I? Yes. Yes! First try with a Dola Hammer. Head Flail. Attack by using a Dola Hammer's head as a flail. Oh boy, just getting so many things already. So we got the Rusted Ring, that increases defense and con. So, stats-wise, attack is your attack, duh. Defense is your defense, duh. Strength affects your attack. Intelligence affects your skill damage. Con increases your defense. Mind increases your MP, I believe. I think. Luck is also the stat that makes it so as things actually drop, which is lovely. And then we have the shards menu, which we came to just equip our shards. I'm going to use the Dola Hammer head. I'm going to try to exposition some of these, as many of these as I can, just to like try them out. So we got the Conjure ones. That's the one where you press Y and things happen. Manipulative. That's that allows me to aim them with the right analog stick. No. What was manipulative? Right, manipulative will be ones that will allow me to manipulate the world around me. Directional is the one I can aim with the right and then activate. Passive is passive. Usually it's just stat increases or weird effects. Familiars actually summon up additional little allies that'll fly around with me to kick ass. I can slide. It's helpful. Candles can drop a mana rose when destroyed. A mana rose is a magical rose that slightly increases MP. We can check these, and they will have useful information. For example, the existence of these damage types and such. Let's see, is it here? Yes. And we can save our game by resting at these places, which is neat. Yeah, that's about it. We can also restore our health at those places too. And of course, this game is going to be rife with secrets. RMP, 1,000 gold. That's going to be nice. Now, when you get MP or HP upgrades, you will get a full amount of those back, which is always lovely. And of course, the more powerful shard abilities that you use can actually be expensive. That's why I'm really glad that we can do that thing. Oh yeah, suppose I'll show off guns. I've never actually used guns in this game. So, we can gun. It's not terrible, but it's still not good. That's why you would equip specific rounds. In this case, the SP rounds, which will do more damage. Let's see. You just don't want to, you know, waste your bullets. And you can only carry a certain amount of bullets at a single time. Directional Shard. Hey, here we go. So, yeah, this is the one that you can aim. In this case, it will be a flame cannon. So, let's see, it's already equipped. Teehee. Oh, wait. Before I go that way, I want to go up. Yeah, one of the terrible things about the, gun is that it's just... It's only as useful as you've got ammunition. Otherwise, it's just, oh, you ought to have a really powerful weapon. Big gun equals big damage. And then bigger ammo means bigger damage. And you do have, like, elemental weapons and ammunition and whatnot, which can be a big help. I think there's one in particular that's helpful among even the better ones. I'm just gonna switch back to the shoes. I like the shoes. Kick. That and being able to do... Oh, of course you would drop SP rounds after. That's fine. I don't know what else to... I freaking love this game. I'll get into more mechanics as we find them, as it were. But in general, so far, it's run around, kick shit, hit things with a Dolahan's head. Or Dolahammer head. Yeah. Now again, I don't remember this game too well. I mean, I remember a good chunk of it. But I've only ever fully beaten it once, and then I 100%ed it. Ah, and then we have the map, which will show us just how much more of the map there is. Which is neat. It doesn't show the areas that you've completed of a map, which would be really annoying. But that said, bonk. Now, one of the kind of annoying things, I won't lie, is that some of these chests do regenerate themselves, which is neat. But if you're running around the place being like, alright, what did I miss? Some of the chests can throw you off if there are certain varieties of chests, and you're like, oh, did I miss that chest? And then you go to that chest, and then it's like, oh, no, I didn't miss that chest, it just regenerated. Yay. Let's see. Oh, right. Flying air kick. Perform up to 3 spinning attacks by repeating the same command. And I happen to have the Kung Fu shoes, so... So, let's see if I remember. Yeah, that's right. We do get a double jump later on in the game. But, this kind of acts like a double jump. So I can just jump, and if I can get my freaking timing correct, I can actually use it like such. Now, one of the other cool things is she specifically has a scarf, that thing that flows behind her. As you can see, it's awesome. But we can change it. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm not exactly sure what mine does. Maybe it makes it so as things are cheaper to cast. It's been a hot while, man. I really need to play more of this as a randomizer. Let's see. I doubt that I can. Yeah, nah. I myself don't have the skill to proceed to do that same attack thrice in a row. Level up. Shut up. Let's see. I'm trying to remember most of, if not all, the secrets that I can. Oh, hi, boss. I won't lie, getting the Dolahammer head is fantastic for me. I'll freaking love it as a weapon. Safe ring. This early? Oh, okay. That's right. It's that ring. It increases your defense by 15, but it tanks your attack by 10. So, at the moment, it's kind of useless. That said, game also did give me the Claymore. Now, these kind of weapons are big and slow, and honestly, it's usually best to just use them while you're jumping in order to attack things. You've also got the short sword, which this is kind of the default weapon, long sword-esque weapon that you can use. It's fairly effective, kind of fast. That said, I'll probably not end up using it all that common. Cannon. And now we have a shortcut. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and use that shortcut. Just in case. Save my progress. Now, really quick, I'm gonna stick to the Kung Fu shoes. Now, here's a neat little thing. I'm not sure how many people know this. If you have a full mana bar, when you break the... Oh, we can also push stuff. Yeah. If you have a full mana bar, when you break a candle, it will not produce a mana rose, but instead will produce a lovely, lovely little bit of money. So if you see me just running around, specifically, you know, destroying those for the monies, that's why. No, get over here. Now, if I can do this right... Oh, dang it. If I can do this right, I can get over to this area over here before I even have the double jump. Also, you can just farm these guys. Which, if you're going to be using the first ability you get from them, will be helpful. But I'm not right at the moment. I'm trying to... Wow. Yes, I am terrible at doing these. And it's getting me more experience points, so I can't complain. This is one of those games that you can... Wow. You can end up barely doing anything and end up being super powerful by the end of it, if only just because you went exploring or because you wanted to get particular shards from a particular enemy. Okay. I gotta wait. There we go. Maybe this would be better with my other controller. Might actually be better with my other controller. Ooh, I'm a little annoyed at how hard this is. Yep. Maybe I should practice it. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do if I'm doing to the left, but to the right? Nah, that's a giant pain in the ass. And now I've went and spent all my mana, so... Dang it. 1 second. There's a rose in here. Actually, even better. There's a save point over here. I do not doubt that by the time I do this, I'm going to be over leveled for the first boss. Oh boy. Which, by the way, if you can't tell, that door right there, that's a boss door. So, that's pretty much how you know whether or not you're going to get into a tussle. But yeah, in general, for me, it's a lot easier to do pretty much anything that's going to the left than it is going to the right. Maybe I can do it with the analog stick. Doubt. Yes! First try. And I get a Pyrotat. Now here's one of the best things. The head accessory. It changes on the character themselves. I'm now wearing a Pyrotat. This is highlight of the game right here. Bonk. Damn it. I was hoping it would drop the shard. That's fine. Now let's go ahead and save again so I'd never have to do that again. Yeah. Now we can look at the map by pressing select. And as you can see, there are portions I can probably go back and do. But meh.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jebel, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Debo, wait!
So I'm just gonna say, and I'm gonna point out, that I'm pretty sure, almost 100%, that this boss's breasts were a lot bigger in the demo. I'm not ashamed to point that out. Ah, so much for no-shotting this boss. Ow. Yeah, you can get specific medallions for making it through a boss fight without being hit whatsoever. Which is neat. Not something I'm going to strive for too often, though. Although, in fairness, I think I've only been hit, what, twice? So I probably could do it. Eh. Smack him in the face. Smack him in the face. Oh, more of these guys. I don't think those ones actually give me any experience points if I try to kill them. Still, killing the add-ons is always a good idea. Ow. I don't think drop items, so maybe. Oh yeah, she takes more damage if you smack her in the face. Not this lower face, but the actual face. Then they all crystallize. Thrashing Tentacle. Attacks one foes with one of Vapor's tentacles.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jebel I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
Yeah.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jebel summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Yeah, let me clear the area and be a badass. Arventville. Hey, I'm doing like one more point of damage from like kicks now. Get back here. And we do have some new enemies around here. These guys, which are a little bit annoying. Actually, wait. I just got Thrashing Tentacle. Yup. Summons a giant tentacle and slaps people with it.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
Sorry, just laughing a little bit at Johannes' awkward run.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
Money. Waystones. So waystones are an important piece of equipment as they are going to allow me to pretty much teleport back here whenever I need to. I might as well get all the talking out of the way before I end the episode. Hello.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around?
So yeah, we can buy and sell stuff
What
here.
are you looking to buy?
A lot of the quintessentials and bare essentials, if you ask me. We can also buy some more weapons. Boots are looking tempting. I won't lie. I do like myself a large blunt weapon every so often, but yeah. Garbo hat. I can buy some armor. And probably more importantly, we can also buy some ammunition around here too, but not really gonna focus on that. Can sell stuff.
What are you looking to sell?
Which, you know, varies in how much you can sell it for based on its rarity mostly.
What are you looking to sell?
And then of course we can sell the shards.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
Yay, I can now leave this place.
Oh, hello, miss. Oh, you're looking fit as ever.
Yeah. And we can
Dominique,
sit.
what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while. And as she did say, she's found some NPCs that we can talk to as well. There's one up there, but let's talk to Johannes first.
Here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Stuff.
What are we transmuting this time?
So, by transmuting he means craft. So we can craft a bunch of items if we have the equipment. It's a little bit more annoying, I would say, than crafting, seeing as you pretty much have to go out and try to find the equipment yourself. But it's pretty decently cheap, especially if you can find the equipment to, like, make the item and then you can sell it and then you make a profit. You can also cook foods. And these cooked foods will actually provide a permanent increase in your stats. Like the rice ball will increase my HP and my con, the uni rice bowl will increase my HP and my intelligence, so on and so forth. Kind of want to get the apple risotto as soon as possible, but that's going to be a thing. We can also enhance our shards here, which we do so by getting items off of other enemies. For example, we can upgrade our head flail
I'll go with this.
with bronze.
There, all done.
And that will increase its rank. Rank? Rank, yeah. Rank is the improving it in this fashion. Grade is getting as many of that shard as we can. I think that mostly just increases your damage overall. And that's about it for those. And then we can break down stuff if we have Alkahest, which I think is like some sort of acid thing, and I'm 100% sure. We can buy Alkahest from Dominique for like 800 gold, or we can find it off of a very particular creature. Yeah.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique, so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
Eating a new food for the first time will provide Miriam with a sap boost. Otherwise, it will just heal you. But that's still pretty cool. Okay. And just over here is ever lovely save point. I just realized I'd been sitting at like 20 HP the entire time we were conversing with people. Any more dialogue?
Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be?
Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments.
Capitalism.
The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons, so they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
I feel like that would have been something he'd have told her on the way here, but...
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
So yeah. Also, there's a bit of references in here. So we can select missions, more or less, and just...
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Have you learned?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
And, here's the thing. I love this. Iga, yes, Iga, is the target for this particular mission, having killed Julius, who I'm pretty sure was one of the other, characters in the Castlevania franchise.
Help Julius the Chandler rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of conversations that are pretty much like that. That's it?
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters. But they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
What will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
We do actually have rice, corn, potatoes, stewed rice.
Can you plant this?
Sure, I'll get to work.
Don't remember how long it takes. A while.
What a bloodbath. We were slaughtered. But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
Oh, humble too. My name is Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things. Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded.
I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. Then, let me show you.
So yeah, pretty much one by one we can go through and bring mementos or certain items to Abigail.
Thank you.
I believe we already have a tunic, don't we? Yeah, we've already got a tunic, so we can be all like
Hello.
getting by, and then just be like, hey, have a tunic.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. Here's your reward.
And she gives us rice.
This is...
Right.
Glorious, glorious rice. Fun thing, too, is that some of these will coincide with some of the other things. So, if we give Lindsay... Well, we go out and do the quest for Lindsay to kill the Morts, we will get some rings. And with the rings, we can give one here to Abigail in order to get a safe ring and so on and so forth. Which is pretty nice. But I'm going to go ahead, call an episode here. When we return, that's most of the exposition out of the way, I think. And then we can actually properly get on to the Retrovania-ing. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series as much as I'm going to love playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.